mention. Okay.
Any mention? Item number 1.
Your Lordship, we are waiting service report on respondent number 7.
1 second. Let the file come. Yes. Who's for the? Are you for the appellant?
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
We are still awaiting a service report on respondent number 7.
Not received as yet.
Not yet.
1-7. Oh, my footnote indicates that service report in respect of respondent number 7 yet to be received. You'll obtain status.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Stop. Next para MSE Wanyang Learned Counsel for the appellant. Please be allowed to obtain status and file service affidavit if necessary. Yes. Just after
2 weeks, Your Lordship. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Before 2 weeks. Okay, Mr. Shulay? Yes.
Any mention?
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 19.
Number?
19, Your Lordship.
Donojoy Hajong.
Yes, Your Lordship. Pray that the matter may come up after a week, Your Lordship.
Why the matter has been pending like this? What's the matter about? It's a small matter, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You
Your
do
Lordship,
it.
next week, Your Lordship.
Because wholesale adjournments like this on notice, yes. Then we won't put weekly list anymore. Too much burden on the registry.
Your Lordship.
When you just point out we're going to adjourn this case on Tuesday, we're going to adjourn on Wednesday, this matter will adjourn. Instead of saying we prepare it for Tuesday. Anyway, yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 16 and 17 of the hearing list. I pray for 2 weeks' time, Lordship.
Why?
Lordship, the arguing counsel, Mr. B. Chakraborty, could not come from Guwahati.
Doesn't matter.
And I will be...
21 matter.
Yes, 21 matter. 21 and 22.
You'll be arguing a matter.
I will argue matter.
Mr. Pariya submits that since Mr. B. Chakraborty has since been disengaged, he will be arguing the matter. He's been disengaged, no? Yes.
After 2 weeks.
He therefore prays that 2 weeks' time be allowed. Only 2 weeks' time allowed as prayed.
Hello, Lordship.
May it please Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this matter could be passed over, Your Lordship, as the conductor counsel is under the weather, Your Lordship. I've already taken the consent, Your Lordship.
Ask for tomorrow.
Tomorrow is holiday.
Tomorrow's holiday, Your Lordship. Thursday or Friday, Your Lordship. Any day. Thursday or Friday. Any day.
Then let it go to after 1 week.
Okay, Your Lordship.
Sorry.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Yeah, as the arguing counsel for the appellant stated to be indisposed, this matter 1 week. Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24 and 25. Item number 24 and 25. Lordship, I'm praying for 2 weeks because conducting counsel, Mr. P. Yubin, is indisposed.
Number?
24 and 25.
25.
May Yubin's indisposed?
Yes, Lordship.
Same thing. 1 week, yes. Yes.
Lordship, I beg to make a mention for item 15, Your Lordship. Senior counsel is not keeping well, Lordship. I pray that matter may come after a week, Lordship.
15?
15, Your Lordship.
15?
Yes, Lordship.
15 is connected to 14. Where's Dr. Mosika? How long can we keep adjourning these matters?
10 years.
My lord. 14 I am appearing, my lord.
Mr. Pathak, until it reach 10 years,
My lord, almost.
then we can have
There's one-
we can have
one more
anniversary also on that day and have the hearing. Yes.
I
On a
have
date
only
of
one
filing.
small submission.
No, he's not well. Anyway, after
I am.
1 week. Yes. If he's not well, we can't refuse the adjournment, yes.
My lord.
Absolutely. Pray of item 21 as well, Lordship.
21? 1 week. Yes.
May it please Your Lordship, I beg to make a mention of item 26, Lordship.
Same excuse.
Lordship, same reasons. Highly obliged.
2 weeks. Okay, yes. So we are left with
Daily list, item number 1.
Rodney. Yes.
May it please Your Lordship. Lordship, the instant review petition has been preferred against the judgment and order dated 24/11/2023 passed by this Honourable Court. Lordship, if I may take directly to the relevant portion of the judgment
Yes.
at page 23, Lordship.
Where's Mr. Our counsel appearing all here?
Lordship, respondent number 4 and 5, they are private respondents. Notice has not yet been issued in the matter.
Why not been issued to them?
My lord, today, on the last occasion when it came up for motion, I was not well. So today it has come up after that.
Then issue notice is 4 and 5. Who's appearing for the other respondents?
Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 2 and 3, Your Lordship.
4 and 5. 4 and 5 is.
4 and 5 are private respondents in this matter.
But they are material respondents, correct?
My lord, during the writ petition, they had not appeared, but in the writ appeal, they had entered appearance on the day I had withdrawn the matter.
Who's appearing? Who appeared for them?
It was some counsel from Guwahati, my lord.
Have you taken steps on these 4 and 5? No.
Not yet, my lord, because notice has not been issued.
Steps, yes. Okay. Notice has not been issued.
Lordship?
We'll fix it for admission.
Lordship.
Lordship.
Okay, I heard MS. You Dr. P. Agarwal. You got your doctorate from where?
Mahatma Gandhi University.
In which, what was your thesis on?
My topic is effect of non-codification of law relating to euthanasia and assisted suicide in India.
Very good. Yes. Heard Dr. P. Agarwal. Stop. This is a review application. Seeking review of
judgment dated
24/11. Judgment dated
24/11/2023.
24/11/2023.
In WPC 383 of
WPC
2017.
383.
And other connected matters.
Where's the condemnation application?
It has already been condoned, my lord, by order dated 27/5.
Without hearing the other respondents. No? Petitioner to take steps for issuance of notice. Stop. As how many already appeared?
My lord, respondent 1,
As
Mr.
respondent 1. 1 is whom?
She was the writ petitioner, my lord, in WPC 3.
You're representing her, yes. As one is represented by Mr. S. D. and the respondents 2 and 3 by
2 and 3, Lordship, yes.
Mr. N. D. Shulai, Mr. Accounts, Leonard EAG. Let notice steps to be taken on respondent 4 and 5 within 2 days. This is the matter of admission hearing and for service of this matter for admission hearing thereafter after 2 weeks.
Lordship, if it could be 3 weeks because it's Garo Hills, it
3
takes
weeks.
some time. My lord, item
4
number.
weeks.
My lord.
You want 4 weeks or 3 weeks?
Lord, if 4 could be granted, my lord.
4 weeks, yes.
My lord, item number 2 and 3, it arises out of the same judgment, but all the parties are represented, my lord. Note.
Take them together.
My lord.
Again, same judgment order, right?
Yes, my lord. Same judgment.
At least together with so and so. Right?
Lordship. Supplementary list, item number 1.
Apply, Your Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, MS Kharchi. What is this?
Your Lordship, in this case, the petitioner is a retired government servant in 2019.
Retired when?
In 2019, Your Lordship. And after his retirement, Your Lordship, though he have received benefits like GPF, leave encashment, but he is yet to receive the payment of gratuity, Your Lordship, even after a lapse of more than 4 to 5 years.
Which department is this?
It's a sericulture, Your Lordship, department.
Yes, Mr. Abraham.
I'll take instruction, Your Lordship.
Heard MS E. Kharchi, counsel petitioner. Issue notice. Mr. H. Abraham is present on behalf of respondent 1 to 4 and E.D. Pasa for respondent 5. No further notice called for. Just after
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks for instructions and affidavit. It was 3 weeks then for affidavit. Yes.
Item number 2.
Please, Your Lordship. This matter had been referred to mediation.
What happened?
The mediation appears to have failed.
Why?
It's the Rongmashnong claims that he independently cannot take a decision. It would be for the village to take a decision. Otherwise, he really does not have much of an objection, even if they stay in the locality and take out a construction. But in the meantime, I'm informed that my learned, the conducting counsel for the respondent is unwell. She's hospitalized.
Who's the conducting counsel?
EP Kasono, Your Honor, for respondent 1 and 2.
Okay. Yes, report the mediator, this matter had been referred, this matter by order dated 3/4/2024 had been referred to for mediation. Stop, for mediation. However, the same will not be settled as per the report of the mediator. Stop. Accordingly, this is matter for hearing. Is it for hearing?
For hearing.
For hearing after 2 weeks.
Pleadings are complete. Pleadings are complete, my lord. Obliged.
Daily list item number 4.
Well, this case can come up on another date because I've not been able to prepare. I've just joined.
Who's appearing here? Mr. Paul or you?
Mr. Paul, actually, in my absence.
Okay. How long?
Next week out.
You're not being executed as yet?
No, not yet.
Why?
Since the matter was listed, matters listed today again. But they're taking the pretext that this case is pending before this court.
This pendency of this case, they have not challenged the subsequent
I will agitate that today. If Lordships could just make an observation, my lord.
That is matters listed today for admission hearing.
Admission hearing.
For admission hearing.
Then let it come up next week
Time
because
has been sought by Learned Senior Counsel on account of personal difficulty. Stop. Like Mr. SN has apprised the court that the execution matter is fixed for hearing today. Stop. It is made clear the pendency of this revision application for this court will not have any bearing as far as the proceedings today are concerned before the executive.
well, it may have a bearing because what has happened.
Because you're seeking to for undoing the entire thing. As per this revision application, you're not questioning these subsequent orders. You're saying if the bailiff's report had been submitted showing that the decree had been executed, what remains?
What remains? Yes, exactly.
So the thing is that there's nothing.
No, but
it goes parallel now. The other
but by the impinge order, a direction has been issued to me. That is the problem, my lord. By the impinge order.
Exactly.
Yes.
That you remove your things.
Yes. How can I remove my things when, as per the bailiff's report, it is them who has taken possession of the.
Shall not be a bar for the executive court to take up the hearing.
Lordship, because there are two parts to this decree
Yes,
as well.
there are two parts.
Take up the hearing.
No doubt.
Yes,
so
no,
let
shall
the
be a
trial
bar. That doesn't mean that the pendency of this revision application will stop in the hearing. Orders are different. Whether it pass or not, that's up to your submissions.
Lordship. Highly obliged.
Item number 5.
My lord, I appear on behalf of the counsel for the petitioner, Mr. J. Shela, my lord. He's unavailable.
On screen.
My lord, he couldn't, there's some issue, some difficulty on his part to appear. My lord, on the 10th of June, there was a submission made as settlement talks are going on between the private respondent.
Yes.
He informed that we required further time. My friend is also here.
Lordship, yes. Yes, positive.
Parties, the counsel for the parties have informed the court that there is scope for settlement. For which talks still going on. But this is a matter up to 3 weeks for the orders.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Item number 6.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I tender my sincerest apology.
Yes.
Lordship, I tender my sincerest apology, Lordship. Inadvertently, we have not been able to take steps, Your Lordship. Lordship, I humbly pray that one more opportunity may be granted, Your Lordship.
Why inadvertently? Mr. Kriyam submits that due to inadvertence, steps could not be taken for service of notice upon Shri Nogan Marak, who sought the current petition. He prays for allowed further 3 days time to take steps. It's list thereafter. It's after 2 weeks. Yes. That's also 3 weeks because Garwell is now, yes.
7.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this case speaks in the order.
This is the matter on the last occasion Lordship has kept on the end of the board and the counsel didn't appear. So this matter has been kept again today. Because there's a contradiction between the petitioner and the private respondent regarding service of notice.
Mr. Qureshi?
My lord, my friend
No, Your
appeared
Lordship.
and there was a young guy appeared from the other side. Who
Your Lordship, here there is some confusion regarding the service of notice, Your Lordship, for the respondent number 6. Where the respondent number 6 has already received the notice, who is also the member of the managing committee, Afruza Begum, Anjuma Begum, Lordship. And she's also the headmistress. We have already submitted the notice, Your Lordship, regarding the service.
It was the petitioner who submitted that there is no managing committee. So now they are saying that they have served the copy. So there has been.
Yes, according to the seal,
and
they
Mr.
have to.
Hassan,
Where's Mr. Qureshi?
Mr. Hassan was directed to verify
You're Mr.
that.
Qureshi's junior.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship, as per my instruction.
Mr. Hassan, your junior last time did a very improper thing.
My lord,
What is his name? I will take action. It is contempt of court.
My lord, I deeply apologize, my lord. I was not.
It'll be that,
my lord.
I don't want to advocate to be fined. When the court specifically said, please remain in court for orders will be passed, matters being taken later, he left the court and then come back.
My lord, I
So
deeply
with a
apologize.
senior, now as a senior colleague, you'll pay the fine.
My lord, my deep apology, my lord, kindly, my lord.
You should
My lord,
instruct them. If he is your junior colleague, instruct them what is the, how, if the court says you wait, we'll pass orders because some confusion, and he just leaves, that's not done.
My lord, yes, my lord. My lord,
Here, where is he? He's here today.
he is in the, I send him lower court, my lord, for fine.
What is his name?
Gina, Gina. His full name,
You don't even know the full name of your junior?
Full name, my lord, his difficult name, my lord. I call him Gina, my lord.
Title is an initial title.
My lord, my deep apology, my lord. I cannot recollect his full name because it's very difficult, my lord. I
That's not
used to
fair.
call him my lord.
Every
Gina.
person is born and given a name. That is his identity.
Yes, my lord. We called him Gina. He used to tell us his name is Gina. We called him Gina as my lord.
Yes. Where's Mr. Qureshi?
Lordship, he is not available today, Lordship.
Why not available? He's.
According to the instruction I got, Your Lordship, here the petitioner has informed us that there is no managing committee in the prison.
Are you appealing for number 6?
No, my lord. 7, my lord. As per the
Yes, 7, yes.
as per instruction, there is no managing committee presently, my lord.
Then what should we do?
My lord, as per the state, my lord, our stand is that the petitioner's appointment is wrong. There was no recruitment. He does not have the basic qualification. The managing committee has taken the steps to
Tell
appoint
Mr.
him.
Qureshi to come.
My lord,
This on Friday.
His appointment is inappropriate, my lord.
Yes. As Mr. Qureshi, I in counsel for the petitioner available, this is the matter on Friday. We'll dispose it off then.
My lord.
Item number 8.
Jinnah. You don't know his name.
Lordship, the matter is still pending before the Supreme Court.
Same after 4 weeks, 8 weeks. This is the boundary dispute.
Yes, Your Lordship. The next date
List
is on the
October.
Right, Lordship.
9.
Affidavit 5.
We will file during the course of the day, Lordship.
Yes, 5. What about the other respondents? Other respondents have filed.
Lordship, we have already filed
Yes, Ms. S. Kariam submits that the affidavit on behalf of 1 number 5 is being filed in the course of the day. List after 2 weeks for rejoinder of any. Yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
10.
Yeah, Dr. Musika, you furnished him the amount.
Well, I'm praying for some more time, my lord. Well, I've received some instruction, but this is incomplete instruction. My lord.
Dr. Musika submits that do instructions will receive the same and complete he presents out further 2 weeks' time to obtain complete instructions for furnishing of the debt securities of the writ petitioner.
3 weeks, madam.
3 weeks. Okay.
11.
Lordship, we have taken steps in the District Council.
Yes. So now let it go before you.
Well, I'll just seek instruction, Your Lordship, because I just got it today. It appears that the respondent number 2 had settled the matter with the petitioner. Thereafter, in the meantime, the respondent number 1 re-auction again.
Go for the EM in charge market.
We are ready to look into this matter. Let it come to us.
Only with an observation that I'll be allowed to continue, Lordship. Because I'm settled, Lordship, otherwise.
You want
till
to,
such
want
matters
to settle a
decided.
settled position. Okay, after 1 week, we'll enable Mr. Vijayan to obtain instructions. Yes, examine the matter.
Lordship, the interim order continue.
Interim orders will continue.
12.
Yes, Mr. Hazare.
Before my learned senior start, my lord, as per the last direction of this Honorable Court, we were supposed to produce the record. Now, I have gone through the record, my lord. The contention of the petitioner is totally opposite of what is in the record, my lord. Here, the claim of the petitioner is this: he was not hurt. The bifurcation of the village was done behind his back, my lord. That is totally false, my lord. A written statement has been filed by him. He has appeared before the EM, before the bifurcation. We have the record, my lord.
You're suppressing material facts?
No, my lord. No, they have not issued any notice, my lord.
Where be the submission that you have not heard?
Yes. Para 6, my lord. Para 6 and 7.
Para?
Para 6 and 7 is number 12 and 13, my lord. Shall I read, my lord?
Yes.
That the Secretary to the Executive Committee, Garhwal Autonomous District Council, Tura, was pleased to issue an impugned notification dated 24/4/2024, create a Gaumbura area of Galadigle Part 2 village by bifurcating from the Borshibanda area without opinion of the general public and without any notice and inquiry, also without giving an opportunity of being heard before issuance of the impugned notification, which violated the principle of natural justice, and the impugned notification was issued without following the due procedure of law. As such, the impugned notification that was liable to be set aside and quashed. Then next, my lord. Para 7. That the petitioner begged to state the petitioner shock and surprise when received another impugned order dated such and such 15 May 2024, was pleased to issue an impugned order dated 15/5/2024, appointed the private respondent number 5, Mohbul Sheikh, as a Gaumbura of Galadigle Part 2 village for 6 months with effect from 1/5/2024 to 30th November 2020 by the Secretary to the Executive Committee, Garhwal Autonomous District Council, Tura, without inquiry, without providing any opportunity to being heard, also without following the due procedure laid down in the law of Assam in Appendix 3, Rule 162, nomination and appointment of Gaumburas. The act and action of this.
What does the record say, Mr. D?
My lord, the records speak otherwise, my lord. There was a inquiry conducted after a complaint was lodged. Inquiry was conducted. In the inquiry, my lord, there was majority of the villagers, they want the bifurcation, my lord. There was 2 villages that he was enjoying to be the headman. They want to bifurcate, my lord. So as per that inquiry report, my lord, after the inquiry, my lord, it was placed before the EM, my lord. Now, EM passed an order on the first order, my lord, says both the party present and are directed
That
to
means
file.
Abdul Manaf was present?
Yes, yes. Both the parties present, parties are directed to file written statement by the next date. Next date fixed for so and so date. Both parties present, both the parties submitted a written argument.
In last year.
Obviously, it has to be last year only. Then only this year we have removed.
No, regarding this
now, my lord,
regarding, we have filed two representations.
Let him finish.
Now, my lord, is say the final order, my lord. Case record put up today. The case has come to this case has come to this authority on as one so and so has filed an application for appointment of governor of village of so and so by bifurcating the present so and so village. The petitioner is the candidate to appoint for the post of appointment of governor of so and so village by bifurcating present governor of so and so village. The petitioner states that so and so village is one of the biggest and having huge number of population which is administered by so and so governor. As such, it is very difficult to manage the day-to-day affairs of the village, and also to the people of so and so is facing serious difficulty and hardship to obtain any certificate or verification from the present governor. There is an allegation also, my lord. Now, my lord, the order says, in view of the above submissions so made by both the parties and in the interest of the people, so and so village, this authority find it fit and proper to create a new governor of so and so village by bifurcating the village from so and so governor area and appoint a new governor.
Create a governor area of what? Gola Digli.
Gola Digli, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Then you Then you take down.
And my lord, the inquiry, my lord. When he was not able to place his position, my lord, because the majority. Let me finish, please.
Yes.
The majority was opposing his appointment, my lord, and they had a problem that verification was not done and all, my lord. He walked out of the inquiry. This is the report, my lord. This is the order sheet.
No, anyway.
Let us see.
That is the manipulated
now
order,
everything will be manipulated.
No, but they have to issue notice to me, my lord. Gambura is protected under Article 311(2), my lord. Whether any notice has been sent to me, they cannot, district council cannot show me that any order notice has been sent to me, my lord. There is no inquiry at all. That is the internal inquiry by the district council.
The report says that these people of this Ponchibanda area are demanding that new Gambura for
No, that is okay, my lord.
Yes, they want to bifurcate.
Yes.
They still detail the report at flag A, so and so, okay.
But
yes.
Procedure shall be followed, my lord.
Yes.
Procedure shall be followed. How to appoint the Gamburas?
We shall examine if the. Anyway.
Now, my lord, one more factor, just let me point out.
And another question, my lord.
Has come not with a clean hand, my lord.
No.
First thing, my lord, a notice was issued to him. This is the notice, my lord. He has received this. Then he filed a hazira. Now, this hazira also, he will claim that we are manufactured, my lord. His signature.
No, notice no, my lord.
If you suppress material facts, we'll dismiss it here only.
No, here, my lord. This one, it may be.
No, maybe.
For, I am coming to that point, my lord. Maybe for the representation we have filed before them. For that.
But see, Mr. Azarka, one thing, please keep in mind,
yes.
Your allegation is that everything behind the back, yes. There was no notice, there was no inquiry, the people were kept in the dark, you didn't know anything, in a total violation of national justice, you're not heard. One fine day, you woke up in the morning and found out that your bridge been bifurcated. That's not the case.
No.
That's the case you're trying to make out. Then you take instructions, otherwise.
No. I have got no, my lord.
Heavy cost.
No. Let me see all the record, my lord.
How can we show you, my lord?
Because I have to go through this record, my lord.
Today by the Standing Counsel for JJDC, who submits that the assertion or the allegation of the writ petitioner that he and the village people were not heard in the bifurcation of the village.
Without following the process.
He directed to place the same by affidavit within 3 weeks.
No, my lord, it come after a week, my lord. Let me get the instruction from this one. If required, I will produce the petitioner.
I am filing my affidavit within 3 weeks. Let him take his instruction.
Get instructions, yes.
Hello.
13.
Your Lordship, we have already taken step for respondent number 4.
Not received.
We have taken step already.
Office note indicates that the notice on service on behalf on respondent 4 is not yet complete. We wait for service report. You'll obtain status.
We'll file service report.
Yes, MS Lalu Please shall out been out to obtain status of service and to file service report if necessary. Just after 2 weeks. Yes.
Oblige, Your Lordship. Hearing, item 18.
Lordship, Mr. KP is supposed to come with instructions as to which rule is applicable.
Who is Mr. KP?
Mr. KP Bhattacharjee, Lordship.
Say your colleague's full name.
No, this is based on the...
Yes, no, one thing, what's the matter about?
Lordship, this is regarding the school managing committee, Lordship.
Who's the constituted school managing committee?
Lordship.
Who's the constituted managing committee?
No, right now there is no managing committee in existence.
Who's to constitute it? That's why he's come. So who's constituted
So far as the president and secretary, that has to be nominated by the government, Lordship.
Yes.
That is agreed.
That is their case.
So far as the post of president and secretary of the school, that has to be nominated by the government.
By the government?
By the government. All along they have been done
But
by
he
way
says
of
that's not
election.
the case.
No, that's not the case, my lord. The last instruction also... which
Where's
I
the
published-
instructions?
My lord, today we have it, my lord. This is based on the office order, my lord. So this office order is being followed, my lord. This is way back in 2012.
Copy?
We have a copy.
You give copy to Mr. Nongpur.
Well,
see a copy, he'll come back.
Lordship.
Yes,
He gave
Mr.
only one.
Kimberley today has produced an office order dated 22nd November 2012, which contains guidelines. Guidelines for holding of school general meeting for election and selection of school for election and selection of members of school managing committees. A copy of the same has been supplied to the council for the petitioner. Just after 1 week.
After 1 week, Lordship.
Yes. What is other documents here next year?
Lord, these are some examples.
Examples?
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Because one thing Dr. Mursika says, as per the right of this Right to Free Education Act, his office order has been issued that says that it will be held by how the meetings are convened and how managing committee is to be constituted. You just examine it after 1 week. He's given copy, I think.
I'll give it.
A copy of the communication is taken on board.
22.
Lordship, today I'll produce the copy of the advertisement and the result of the selection, fresh selection.
Yes. What does the advertisement say? It's not typed.
It was conducted, interview was conducted on 27 November to 13 December 2023.
What does it say?
On the basis of the personal interview conducted from
advertisement notice.
Advertisement notice.
On behalf, read it also.
On behalf of the government of Meghalaya and in public interest, applications are invited to the post of assistant teacher in government LP school, falling under Mairang subdivision.
Yes.
of East and West Khasi Hills of Meghalaya as per the terms mentioned below.
25 posts.
Yes. It was conducted in December 2023. And result.
And then this is declaration of result is on 14 December. This advertisement is dated?
Advertisement, it's not mentioned, the date is not given, not. But the last date for submission of form is 31 August 2023.
And the results on 14 December.
Yes.
21 to 4 unreserved. Yes.
Your Lordship, this advertisement, Your Lordship, it's the latest advertisement. It doesn't concern the matter at hand, Your Lordship, because I am fighting for the last.
What's the case about?
Your Lordship, my appointment was cancelled, Your Lordship.
This is this fresh advertisement also. It was for the appointment of LP school teacher only. In the earlier appointment, her appointment was not considered. She could not produce the DLED certificate in the interview.
Your Lordship, the manner in which I was selected, Your Lordship, it may be reflected in the affidavit in opposition in Annex 9, Your Lordship. Annex 9, page 18, whereby.
1 second. Oh yes, at the time, point of time interview, you're supposed to produce your DLED certificate.
Yes, Your Lordship. However, at
the point of, at the time interview.
At the time of, yes, Your Lordship. But however, even though the advertisement says that the DLED certificate is required, but then at that point of time when the interview was called, Your Lordship, there was a pandemic situation. So the selection committee had relaxed the at the time of appointment to come for the interview because they have issued me the call letter, Your Lordship. So on that aspect, I appeared in the interview and I was selected and appeared in the merit list in item number 12. So Your Lordship, after I've been selected, no appointment was issued, and when I inquired later in the third quarter of the year, Your Lordship, I came to know that my appointment has been cancelled. So Your Lordship, I filed a representation, and when when representation does not materialize, I filed this writ petition, Your Lordship. So Your Lordship, the manner in which I was selected, also Your Lordship, it's uniform because in other subdivisions also, Your Lordship, there were some candidates who were selected who doesn't have the DLED certificate, which is at page number 18 of the opposition in affidavit in opposition, Your Lordship, whereby this in Mark Road subdivision also there are some candidates, Your Lordship, who were selected without the DLED certificate. I am in subdivision Mairang, Your Lordship. So
listen, you come to page 30 of your petition.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes. So how did you get over this inquiry report?
I was handed over, Your Lordship, after
How did you get over it?
After I filed the representation.
How do you get over it? See, look at what are the findings of inquiry? What is the summary? This is concerns those applicants who are still awaiting this DLED results, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
And what are the findings? Now, can the court sit and appeal over the findings of these people? It's a competent authority.
Your Lordship, what I'm trying to...
Where is the injustice cause?
Your Lordship, what I'm trying to place before Your Lordship today, it's because the authority must have flown from the higher authority, Your Lordship, which is the appointing authority, because other districts, other divisions, subdivisions also, Your Lordship, they have selected the candidates who doesn't have the DLED.
We're not going to make two rights won't make a wrong. You can't preach negative equality.
Yes, Your
See, the thing is that the advertisement specified that for those who don't have their certificates on the date of application,
Yes, Your
were permitted to produce them at a time of interview. Correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
So you didn't produce at time of interview.
No,
For
Your
whatever
Lordship.
reasons you couldn't because the results are not out.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes. And so that is why then whatever you were called for interview, you couldn't produce it. And since you filed representation, there's a call for explanation also, a show cause reply to regarding the submission of reports, support inquiry, so and so. So this report, see this report given is for 2 people. Where's the other person? Is the other petitioner or no?
The other person, Your Lordship, he has contested in the new advertisement, Your Lordship, and he was selected. Yes, but however, I was not selected in the new
That means
advertisement.
one thing, Mr. Kharmi, was the same post re-advertised?
Same.
It's re-advertised.
Re-advertised. Same re-advertised.
There's been injustice on my.
It was re-advertised.
What injustice? You couldn't produce a time interview.
Your
The advertisement, everything you see is emanates an advertisement.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Your eligibility, the terms and which advertisement, if you, most times you look at advertisement first.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now requirements are this.
Yes, Your
Submit the application before this.
Yes, Your Lordship.
At a time of interview, you are permitted to produce this. Now fine, you were eligible. The relaxation was given that you produced the certificate at the time of interview. You couldn't produce it. Now you filed a representation.
Actually,
Correct?
yes, Your Lordship.
Representation, how it has been answered. See, now it says that even allowing you to appear for interview is in violation of the order dated so and so.
Yes, Your Lordship. Over, Your Lordship, I was promised because I was selected. So I was.
See, selection is different. Now, the thing is that now it's water under the bridge. What are you going to do? The post already been filled up. Mr. Kharmi.
Yes.
That's why the
Filled
court
up by
asked last time
successful candidate.
for a fresh advertisement and for the select list.
It was re-advertised and it has been filled up by
the name of that other fellow who was in the inquiry with you? George F. Mobley.
F. Mobley.
Where's he? Is he on the select list? Yes, he got an unreserved. He came second in the merit list.
Second.
Why couldn't you qualify again?
Your Lordship.
You didn't sit for the second exam.
I sat, Your Lordship. However, Your Lordship, I was not selected, and I was instructed that some people had told her like since he had instituted a case, Your Lordship, that's why the authority would not be in inclination.
No, that cannot be consideration. So your post is gone also. How will he be accommodated?
Your Lordship, the other subdivisions, there must be some vacant posts, Your Lordship. If Your Lordship,
it is not a question of accommodation. Yes, like you appeared for this Mairang subdivision, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship. However, Your Lordship, in extreme circumstances, Your Lordship, may kindly consider that my case, Your Lordship.
The post already been filled up against which you applied for, already been filled up. You can't ask for accommodation against a post which you never applied for.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So you applied for a post in Ranikor somewhere. Then you got selected, something happened, then you'll ask for accommodation in a similar post in East Castles. It won't work that way.
That's not possible.
Or Your Lordship, in the administrative sector.
You make legal submissions. What to do?
Your Lordship, as per my submission is my selection is valid, Your Lordship, because the direction must have flown from the appointing authority itself to appoint the candidates who doesn't have the alert certificate. Your Lordship, I got my certificate after before the appointment. My certificate was.
See, the thing is that you have a right. You have a right being selected. You have the right to appointment as also after being selected, but you have a right to be treated fairly. That's all. Yes. And you file a representation. They've given the reason. There's nothing left.
But Your Lordship, the manner in which I was denied appointment, Your Lordship, is arbitrary, Your Lordship.
How arbitrary? The advertisement says what? Produce at a time interview. You couldn't do it. Finish.
And Your Lordship, the only point here is, Lordship.
Was it left the interview board to give relaxation? Do they have the power? No. Where's the advertisement? We'll try to help you, but then I then think that where's the advertisement? You annexed it. Where? Page?
Page 11.
Page 11. Page 11. Yes. Where did that time interview?
The interview was called on.
So when was it said that he allow you attend interview?
At page number 19, Your Lordship, where I was issued the call letter. I've written to the concerned authority, Your Lordship, at that point of time that I should be allowed to sit for the interview.
Where about the delayed certificate where they said specifically?
Please bring all the original, all the related documents in original at the time of interview.
Sorry, take down then, yes. The writ petitioner before this court with a prayer. For recall of the cancellation of the petitioner's appointment to the post of assistant teacher, and also for setting aside the impugned inquiry report dated 15/3/2021. Stop. Next paragraph. Brief facts are that pursuant to an advertisement dated, what date of first issue? Dated 9/6/2020, wherein 54 vacant posts were to be filled up. The petitioner had applied for the same. And where's your order being successful? And where is that? And by select list dated 4th February 2021 was placed at number 11 thereof.
Number 12, Your Lordship.
Number 12. Number 12 thereof. Stop. However, the petitioner afforded appointment which caused her to file a representation before the respondent number Director of School Education. Yeah. Let's see.
Respondent
number.
Director. Respondent number 2 is the director.
Respondent number 2. Stop. Where's the cancellation?
Cancellation, Your Lordship, it was only reflected in the report, Your Lordship.
The inquiry report, yes.
Yes.
Next paragraph. Mr. Sorry, your name?
R.S. Malian, Your Lordship.
Ms. R.S. Malangyang, learned counsel for the petitioner, has strenuously argued that the petitioner, having been allowed to appear in the interview along with all the documents and having figured in the select list, the denial of appointment is arbitrary and illegal. Stop. It is further submitted that the writ petitioner writ petitioner has what you have a certificate of?
The DLI certificate I received on 8th of April, Your Lordship.
Had obtained when?
8 April 2021. Before
Had
the
obtained a
8
D
April.
stop EL stop ED pass certificate on
8 April
8
2021.
April. When was the interview?
The interview was conducted on 3rd of December, Lordship.
No, sorry, come again with the date. Had obtained a D stop EL stop certificate on
8 April 2021.
On 8 April 2021. Stop. And as such, at the time of interview,
Yes, Your Lordship.
which was held on
In one of the dates, Your Lordship.
4 dates. It was in December 2020.
which was
On
held
4
sometime
dates.
in December 2020, the petitioner, being not in possession of the same, could not produce it, which is the reason for the rejection of a candidature. Stop. It is further submitted that the non-production certificate was due to circumstances beyond the control of the petitioner, and as such, the denial of appointment on the ground that the said certificate had not been produced is unjustified. He therefore prays that some consideration be given by the respondents, that directions be issued, some consideration be given to respondents to afford him appointment as assistant teacher. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. H. Karmi, additional senior court advocate appearing for the respondents, has submitted that the petitioner should not have been called for the interview. Correct?
Yes.
Inasmuch as on the date of application, she was to have been. At the application, she did not possess a certificate. Stop. Attention has been drawn to advertisement notice dated 9/6/2020, wherein it is given D stop EL stop ED certificate, pass certificate is compulsory. He further submits that the relaxation given by the interview board, or who by interview board?
Interview board.
By whom? Reports for inquiry on the anomalies. He first submits that first submits that the petitioner, on not having obtained a certificate before the date of interview, should not have been issued a call letter at all. And it is in this respect, it is in this regard that an inquiry was conducted, wherein the case of the writ petitioner, as also the candidate, was examined, and recommendations issued for cancellation of for withholding a suspension of the result of the said candidates. He therefore submits the applicant being clear in this requirement, and an inquiry having revealed that there was some anomaly in the conduct of interview. No case is made out for any interference by the court. Next paragraph. No other respondent, correct?
Yes. No other
I
respondent.
heard and counsel with the parties. Stop. A perusal of the advertisement dated 9/6/2020, reveals that DLED pass certificate was compulsory apart from other requirements. Stop. It is also seen that by the call letter issued to the writ petitioner dated 3/12/2020, she was instructed to bring all related documents in original at the time of interview. Stop. The petitioner, however, not being in possession of the said certificate, was unable to produce the same. But however, for reasons best known, was placed in the select list. Stop. The inquiry report, which is impugned, has also been perused, and at para 4 thereof, of the findings, it is clearly reflected that the application of the candidates who were accepted but I thought the problem. No, perusal of required report. Peruse, and it reflects that. Anomalies were detected in the selection process. Stop. Reflected that the pandemic situation, as has been urged by the writ petitioner, was taken into consideration, and para 5, which is relevant, is extracted and reproduced here and below. Stop. It is apparent that though the advertisement has strictly stipulated the necessary requirements of eligibility, the relaxation over and above the same had been accorded to the writ petitioner to produce the DLED certificate at the time of interview, which however would not be fulfilled by the petitioner at that point of time. Stop. The inquiry that has been gone into also does not reflect any biasness or any irregularity, inasmuch as the facts that has been placed have been dealt with. Stop. Next paragraph. It is further noticed that subsequent to this selection, a fresh advertisement had then been issued had been issued in sometime on, when is the advertisement? Last date was, you said?
This advertisement, there is no date, Lordship.
It's been issued
But the last date is given.
Was issued, yes.
Last date for submission of the forms there.
Where the last date submission of the forms was
31st August.
31/8/2023.
Yes.
With the same requirements as earlier. The set selection has also run its course, and a select list has since been and the results were declared as far back as on 14 December 2023. As has been submitted that it has also been submitted by the additional government advocate, senior government advocate, that the post for which the petitioner applied for has also since been advertised. Has been advertised and is part of the select list dated 14 December 2023. In this backdrop of facts, circumstances, though the petitioner may have possessed the certificate, however, due to fate and circumstance, the same could not be produced at the time of application or at the time when the interview was held. Which on the culmination, which therefore, as selection process culminated, and as per inquiry report, her candidature was not up for consideration any longer. In review of the matter, there being no vested right also to a candidate whose name appears like this selection, and in view of the other factors that have been in play, no relief can be granted, no relief can be afforded to the petitioner on her prayer, and the petitions are currently closed and disposed of. Yes. It's just bad luck. You tried, very good.
23.
The matter is upgradation of an assistant teacher to the post of headmistress of a deficit school.
Of a?
Upgradation of an assistant teacher, upgradation promotion of an assistant teacher to the post of headmistress of the deficit system school. In this case, the government department has filed affidavit. It is not clear that what law is applicable.
Lordship, if
mentioned.
your Lordship recollects, probably that's the rule which I had placed on 17/4/2024. My
Meghalaya's
learned
school
friend.
service rules.
Yeah.
2012.
Let him finish.
My learned friend has
Sit down.
submitted.
Let him see what he has to say.
The Meghalaya's school service rule, my learned friend has produced. I have perused that, Your Lordship. But this rule is applicable to government school, Your Lordship, not for deficit school. Your Lordship, is available is there.
Yes.
The schedule 2, rule 4.1.
Schedule
2, last two questions.
Yes.
Serial number 1, top. Cadre of post, vice principal, assistant headmistress.
Serial number 4 reading.
Rule 4.1.
Rule?
4.1, schedule 2, Your Lordship.
Yes, schedule 2. What do you want to show?
Top, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Serial number 1, vice principal, assistant headmistress. It's a promotional post.
Yes.
Assistant teacher, so and so, headmistress teacher, and A.B. SI of schools. Your Lordship. And qualification, degree, B.Ed, so and so. Appointment authority or appointing authority, government in education department.
Okay.
But this school concern is
managing committee.
Managing committee. This is not applicable.
Okay, yes.
And in this deficit school, Assam aided higher secondary employees rule.
62.
1965 is
65, sorry.
It is applicable. Yes. And at that part, assistant headmaster is B.Ed is not required. But then government affidavit is not clear about which rule is applicable. And I am reading that rule, application 65 rule.
I got to go rules and orders of this volume.
In the government school, Your Lordship, retirement age is 58. In but deficit school, Your Lordship, 60. And this is different. Appointing authority is different, and law is
65 is
Rule 5.
1 second. This amended Assam Higher Secondary School
Lordship.
Employees Rules.
1965.
65 years.
Rule 5. 5.2.
Yes.
Rule 5, Roman 2, assistant headmaster, assistant headmistress.
1 second. Rule 5?
5, Roman 2.
Assistant headmasters and candidates who is 5 years experience in teaching, you will relax. This is the one.
Lordship. A candidate shall hold at least 5 years experience in teaching, which may be relaxed up to 3 years. In exceptional cases, other Lordship. Only 5 years experience is required for assistant teacher, and the petitioner is holding for last 30
What's your case? Let's see.
Lordship.
What's the impugned letter?
Impugned order, Your Lordship, got it. It is page 27.
Oh, you don't have B.Ed?
No, not B.Ed. This
Then?
is the case. This is the B.Ed is not required as per
Why?
65 rule.
These rules are supplanted by the right to education also, NCTE norms. You have to have at least some, without B.Ed, how will you be assistant headmistress?
It is a...
It's compulsory in deficit secondary schools?
No, Your Lordship, it is administrative post for a...
Whatever it is. Where's the office order where it says compulsory in deficit secondary schools? Not your Meghalaya School Education 2012.
Yes, my lord. This is the affidavit, my lord.
Where do you say that it's compulsory?
My lord.
You're not qualified. You 5 years experience. This is 65. That time 65, and now it's.
No, there
before I was born also.
Petitioner appointed in 1992, Your Lordship. Your Lordship. She was appointed in 1990. At that time, he has not required. Moreover, Your Lordship.
Yes.
And that rule is not.
Where is it?
Government limited is nothing.
Yeah. Yes.
My lord, paragraph 4, page 3. That with regard to the statement made in paragraph number 9 to 12 of the writ petition, the answering respondent begs to state that the district school education officer...
Where are you reading from?
Paragraph 4, page 3, my lord, of the affidavit in opposition.
Oh. Yes.
That with regard to the statement made in paragraphs 9 to 12 of the writ petition, the answering respondent begs to state that the DSEO, earlier designated as Inspector of Schools, is not mandated to accord approval for promotion to the post of Assistant Headmaster or Headmistress. He is not authorized to pass such approval order, and hence approval accorded by the District School Education Officer to the resolution by which schools resolved to promote a teacher without B.Ed to the post of Assistant Headmaster or Headmistress is not legally valid. Lord, the petitioner was relying on the promotion of a separate candidate of some other school. That is why this is the response. And apart from that, my lord...
Where's the office order? It says that B.Ed is necessary.
My lord.
Where's that? Show that then you are Mr.
Yes, Islam.
Mr. Islam.
My lord, page number 7 of the affidavit in opposition. This was the rejection of proposal of this Shri Dev Dulal Das. It clearly says, with reference to the letter on the subject cited above, I am to inform you that the proposal of the secretary...
No, office order. Office
Yes,
order
Lord.
meaning
It says cannot be considered on the ground that the above assistant teacher does not possess B.Ed degree.
Yes. That's not office. This is for Dulal Das. Where's the office order regarding requirement, which is over and above the rules of 65 or supplements the rules?
That has not been provided, my lord.
Then what the affidavit is
My
very
lord,
bare.
after that, my lord,
Don't produce the rules. You bring office.
My lord,
offer
this
memorandum.
particular, I'll just
Yes.
clarify, my lord, this particular 2012 rules was brought before this honorable court because on 22/3/2024, when your lordship had heard this matter partly, the learned counsel for the petitioner had produced the 2010 rules. And this 2010 rules was supplied to me, and I was directed to seek instructions on the 2010 rules. And on the basis of
Okay,
that,
forget about that. That's what under the bridge. Now there must be office memo.
As per
as
NCT
per the
norms.
new norms, now be it even
My
new
lord,
norms,
this-
old norm, be it will be necessary. How can
my lord, notification is there
Then
that
take it
be
out.
it. My lord, I'll ask them to
take it
find
off? That office memorandum should be there.
My lord, and this particular rules, my lord, it is true that it applies to government schools.
It
but
applies, see, but it has been supplanted.
It follows.
You see.
It
This is
follows.
65.
It is followed in all other schools, deficit schools, etc. All. So B.Ed is
the
mandatory.
affidavit filed by the is noted that as submitted by the counsel for the petitioner. The affidavit filed by the state respondent is very sketchy and does not reveal the correct picture.
My lord,
as
the
to
picture is
required,
correct.
What is
Only
the
one.
required qualification for the post of assistant headmaster in deficit school? Stop. Next part, Dr. P. Agarwal, learned GA, is directed to come up with specific instructions or office memorandum indicating the qualifications necessary. Just after 2 weeks, yes.
My lord.
Well, after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks?
Lordship.
Why?
I have some. Some application I will go out.
Okay, after 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yes.
Obliged, my lord.
Obliged.
Give you extra week for vacation.
27.
Obliged.
27. Your Lordship, the inquiry has been concluded, Your Lordship,
Where's the
and
report?
yes, this report is here, Your Lordship. We just have an order, Your Lordship, which says that it has been concluded on 26 July.
But the
and
report's not there with you.
The report has not been given, submitted. It was concluded only on 26th June, and the
Okay,
the Gaumbura
learned
has been
EAG,
reinstated. Who had
learned-
been temporarily removed has been reinstated.
You've been reinstated?
So
Your
his,
Lordship, I heard the instruction that letter has been withdrawn and given the order for reinstatement.
Then you will
Because
withdraw
that
the
was only
application.
a temporary removal.
Your Lordship, this copy of the inquiry record is recorded. Your Lordship.
You withdraw the application. You've been reinstated now.
he has been restored to his original position because that was only a temporary removal.
Submits that the inquiry is simply completed and the writ petitioner has been reinstated into his original post.
No, the writ petitioner
in 28.
In?
This,
In
petition
item number 28, that
number
is
28,
Item
item
number
403 of 2023.
Yes, in item 28 has been reinstated into his post.
His original position, Your Lordship.
Mr. Devnath Ferry submits that though nothing remains for consideration, he's eager to get a report of the inquiry. So
And
the
even
same-
27, Your
yes,
Lordship.
The writ petition is closed, however, with the giving liberty to the writ petitioner to apply for a copy of inquiry report from the respondent number.
All respondents. The subdivisional officer, Your Lordship.
Yes. Respondent number?
This is
Yes, yours
respondent
what?
number 4, Your Lordship.
Respondent number 4. You go and obtain, you get the copy of the report. Then 27?
27 also, Your Lordship, his main issue was that this Gaumbura has been removed. And
that
he
also
was
is-
concerned
yes.
about the distribution
close
of
that
food
also.
grains.
Yes.
And the food grains is
Yes,
regularly
in view of
being
the order passed in
distributed.
the WPC number 403, the petition also stands closed. Yes. As the relief sought herein are similar to the earlier petition. You get copy of inquiry? Yes. Adam,
With the liberty to file press if any cause of
new cause of action, you, who can stop you? Yes.
May I submit this, Your Lordship?
one copy of the order may be given. Your Lordship. This, if they reinstated the order, one copy of this.
You get a copy. Yes. You want me to quote the post office for you?
When they produce the code and then they should be.
Do you have the copy? Of
You give a copy.
I'll give them a copy. We have not given them it. I stapled it. This copy I stapled it.